Exploring the nature of consciousness, current theories and studies. Consciousness is a concept that has puzzled philosophers and scientists for centuries. It is the state of being aware of one's thoughts, feelings, and surroundings, and it is an integral part of the human experience. Despite much research, there is still much that is not understood about consciousness and how it arises from the brain. There are many theories about the nature of consciousness and how it arises. One theory is that consciousness is a product of the brain's complexity and that it emerges from the interaction of neurons in the brain. According to this theory, consciousness is a byproduct of the brain's information processing abilities. This theory is supported by the fact that damage to certain areas of the brain can result in changes in consciousness, such as coma or altered states of awareness. Another theory is that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of the universe and is not tied to the brain at all. This theory, known as panpsychism, suggests that consciousness exists independently of the brain and is a fundamental part of the fabric of the universe. Proponents of this theory argue that consciousness cannot be explained solely by the interactions of neurons in the brain and that it must have a more fundamental explanation. One way that scientists have tried to study consciousness is by examining the brain activity of people who are in different states of consciousness. For example, studies have been conducted on people in a coma, who are asleep, and who are under the influence of drugs. These studies have shown that there are distinct patterns of brain activity associated with different states of consciousness. Another way that scientists have tried to study consciousness is by examining the brain activity of animals. Some animals, such as dolphins and apes, are thought to have a level of consciousness similar to that of humans. By studying the brain activity of these animals, scientists hope to learn more about the nature of consciousness and how it arises. There have also been numerous studies on the relationship between consciousness and the brain. These studies have shown that certain areas of the brain, such as the prefrontal cortex and the thalamus, are associated with consciousness and that damage to these areas can result in changes in consciousness. However, it is still not fully understood how these brain areas give rise to consciousness and how they interact with one another to create the subjective experience of being aware. In addition to studying the brain, scientists have also looked at the role of quantum mechanics in consciousness. Some theories propose that consciousness arises from the quantum states of particles in the brain and that it may be influenced by the observer. While these theories are still highly speculative and lack empirical support, they represent an interesting area of research that may help to shed light on the nature of consciousness. Despite much research, there is still much that is not understood about consciousness. It is a complex and mysterious phenomenon that continues to fascinate and elude scientists. Some scientists believe that we will never fully understand consciousness and that it will always remain a mystery. However, through continued research and the development of new technologies, we may be able to gain a deeper understanding of this fundamental aspect of our existence. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you liked what you saw, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more great content. We have a lot of exciting things coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.